Hey everybody, Mobile Gamers Unite. We're going to do a complete walkthrough for Uninvited Guest because I've had a couple people ask me about it. The video that I put out about this was partial. It didn't really show turn 1. So I'm going to run this on my main. I didn't realize that I didn't already complete this. So we'll just skip through all that. There's a dimensional door and a whole heap of monsters. Alright. So to beat this, you really have to know how Estelle works. From the buff that she gives, to the way that she tanks and the way that she activates her tanking ability. The whole challenge here, and I've said it before, is to get Estelle to survive this wave of infantry and be able to get up there far enough and use an ability so that she can take on these cavalry units, or they're just going to eat Angelica. So here we go. So there's an order of operation to using these characters, and it starts with Estelle, because after Estelle uses an action, she's going to proc her talent. She is going to give your other characters 10% more damage, and you need that, okay? Because if some of these infantry units survive, even if they're at like a quarter health, they will annihilate her, okay? So we have her use her attack, skiing staff. Alright, let's throw our danger zone on just so we kind of know where everybody's at. And we can have Joshua go up, and look how nicely that works. Alright, I mean, it's pretty obvious that this is what you need to do with Joshua, because you can literally hit everybody. There we go. Cool. Alright, then Joshua needs to retreat. And then we have Chloe. This is very important. Chloe needs to stay where she's at, and Chloe needs to cast this ice ability that will hinder everybody's movement. Because if not, then you're done for. The infantry units will be able to reach you right off rip. Alright. So Chloe can pretty easily deal with those guys. Alright. This is where mistakes get made though, right here, is because you don't know if you should move your troops back further to try to buy yourself some more time, but you really can't, because Estelle has to be close enough to Angelica. Because as soon as you finish all these guys off, these bulldogs start to charge Angelica. So, yeah, that's quite the problem. Alright, so what do we have here? We can heal, we can do quite a few things. We're going to go with the right side, because that's the side that Estelle is on. So that's the side I chose. So we're going to try to take these guys out first. Alright, because these guys, they shouldn't, like, one of them might be able to attack Estelle and she can survive that. But we do need to take these guys out. So, right off rip, we can use Estelle's ability to heal herself and do some damage. But I try to save this ability for when you want to go tank for Angelica. And it doesn't always work out, because like these bulldogs won't attack till all these guys are dead. So what we're going to do, we're going to move up. We're going to try to hit as many of these guys as we can. And she needs to go first because we need to give our other characters their 10%. Now, this means that we can't finish these guys off until Estelle gets skiing staff back, which should be in like a turn or two, okay? Because we do need to buy some time. Because you're going to have Estelle move up here, and she has to hit somebody with skiing staff to proc her tanking ability so that she can cover Angelica, okay? So she has to stay right here. Okay, or else she can't move up far enough to be effective and block for Angelica. So the next thing we're going to do, let's see. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And we'll take this guy out over here. And if we can survive this, we'll be peachy keen. She should be able to take 2 of their attacks. The other guy shouldn't be able to reach her. Ooh, it's cutting it close. Alright, so this is good. This is really good because we've spread damage out, okay? We're in control here. These guys are still alive, so these bulldogs can't charge yet. So in this turn, it is my goal to we need to get, well, we still have 1 more turn on her cooldown. So what I need to do, I need to heal Estelle first of all. In fact, we can just heal her from here. I'm not really that worried about these guys right now because they don't have enough health to actually take Estelle out. But we need to start moving Estelle as close as we can. If I attack with Estelle right now, her ability to her Steel Titan ability should proc. And hopefully she will have enough health to be able to tank these hits for Angelica. I mean, I could have done this another way. I could have healed her, but let's see if this will work. Alright, and she should jump in front of her. There we go. Now the question is, will she survive? I just need her... Okay, and you can debuff Angelica all you want because... and this is why you don't want Estelle standing right next to Angelica, because then Estelle will start catching the debuffs from the Hellhounds. But right now, we're doing pretty good, okay? We have Estelle guarding, and even if she just barely survives, she survives. It's all gravy. Because the fact of the matter is, we have a healer for her. We have 2 turns to deal with these dogs. We're starting to get some of our abilities back. Estelle should go first. And we just want Steel Titan to proc. We have 2 turns to kill these guys. So as long as everybody stands next to Estelle, we're gravy. We'll throw a heal up on her. Now I did move Estelle closer, which means she's going to start catching the debuffs from these Hellhounds. We do need to start taking these guys out. Let's see. We'll take this one out first, or we'll try to. I do believe this is our last turn. Now Estelle has some health. She can do some good damage to these guys and kill them before they can get their debuff off. And it looks like we've cleared it. So this is the complete guide. You can follow this step by step because my characters are going to be the same as yours in this. These are set characters. So if you have a problem with this level, here you go. You just follow this step by step, make all the same moves that I did, all the same attacks in the same order, and you should be all set, okay? There's no variation here. Alright, so I hope this helped somebody out, anybody. I've heard a couple people talk about this, and I've had a couple people ask me, they're like, hey, I looked up your guide, but I missed like the first couple turns. So this is the complete guide for this level. If you follow this, you'll be able to beat it no problem. Alright, so Mobile Gamers Unite. I'm 1 click away. You guys have a nice day.